Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again, guys. This is gonna be another crunchyroll anime. This one actually I wasn't gonna watch for some reason. When I saw the cover, it just didn't really attract me. But I did get the recommendation off of Twitter of RCS Rules, which he's been here in my channel before. Hopefully you guys know who he is. But anyways, he himself was asking for recommendations, and he got some by through one of his followers, and this was one of them. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot too, and it was actually pretty decent, to be honest. It, in my opinion, it fits the top five new anime for this season. So, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find me on social media and other places in the description below. Quite a bit of first impression videos. This is one of the last ones that I'll be doing. I think after this one, maybe two or three more. I'll do. Maybe four more, but for sure this week is the last week where I have first impressions. Full week is of first impressions. Next week we'll go back to normal, to anime reviews, manga reviews, chapter reviews, volume reviews. I try videos, all type of stuff that I have planned out. So check those out. Okay, so this is going to be on again the first episode only of The Witch and the Beast. Next episode releases, I believe, tomorrow, time of recording. So I'm excited for that. I'm actually gonna probably add this one to my reaction list. So oh well, it is what it is. I have a long reaction list. I was supposed to only have two or three, but I think I'm gonna have about five or six this season. So hopefully I can keep up with all of them. Anyways, this story follows two people, and it was obvious kind of what was going on in the beginning to me, just because I had seen the cover and I knew that these people were the main characters, and that's Gudia, I believe is how you pronounce her name, who is a girl who has been cursed by a witch. That's her whole premises. And then there's Ashaf, who is kind of like the cool, calm, reserved guy who carries a coffin strapped to him that still don't know exactly what it was. I'll talk about it, but not really sure what it was. But he is also a sorcerer. He can use magic. I guess both of them are sorcerers. I don't know. So they're traveling and they arrive to this village or town, really, it's a city. Uh, Village, town, no, city. It's a city. And in this world, witches exist, and witches, for the most part, are hated, except in this town. The witch is actually respected, and they don't know why. They themselves are in the fence on it, and but they do see a sorcerer guy and this huge, I think it was a shark, yeah, shark beast that's destroying the city, but he is going after the witch, and the witch ends up destroying him. They arrest him, and that's that, right? We do hear him saying, like, you're gonna pay for all the things that you've done, and the witch just kind of like, I don't know what he's talking about, right? So the people love her. She's seen like a superhero. She's seen as, I don't want to say the savior, but she is the person to be respected for. So this doesn't goes well for the girl, um, Gudia, and first thing she does is tries to attack her. Now she is apprehended by cops and then freed by her, I guess, buddy Ashraf, who she's with, and they immediately go away from the witch from after realizing that the whole town and city is for the witch. Like they start throwing trash at them, being like, "Boo! Like why do you even try to attack our savior?" Stuff like that. So, they try to approach her again to her home, but they're stopped by, I guess, her assistant, and she's like, "There's a celebration happening." They see a group of people pass. They're like, "There's an anniversary we're celebrating, and you can't come in." Like we and they start like talking to her like, "Hey, you might be brainwashed," and she's like, "No, no, no. Like you're talking evil of my lady. You need to go." So if you've seen enough animes, you probably can see all the red flags by now. But if you don't, the witch actually is not a good witch. um, they do research, and it's been 417 years since a fire happened into the city, and essentially it's a fire that was nonstop, and people didn't realize what it was. They thought it was a curse, and the witch that was at the time alive then stopped the fire and sealed it, and then the people burned her in the stake, thinking that she was the cause of this fire. Now, she happens to be the grandmother of the witch that now is in this place, being the superhero and all. Well, this whole party that she was doing is actually almost a cult, that she was using all these people as sacrifices to be keys to open this curse that was sealed, to release again fire and flames across the entire city, which horrible. Um, so when they arrive to save these people, they all have their hands and feet cut off. It's kind of weird, and the assistant wakes up. She's freaking out. She's trying to get explanation. This is kind of where we get the story from the witch. Like, yeah, it was my grandmother. She was a good witch. She basically was dealt a bad hand, and because she was dealt a bad hand, she was, sacrificed and all that. So, I mean, not sacrificed, lynched, essentially. She was taken for crimes that she didn't commit, and she died, right? So she is purely acting on revenge. Now, the last scene is them fighting the witch and destroying her, and it is an interesting scene because the story ends, or the episode ends and starts with them explaining how a curse can be destroyed. One is by the witch that placed the curse. It's not her. She tells her, "It's not me. I didn't put your curse on you." Second is by a kiss of Prince Charming, which, yeah, I don't know. And then third, it is a kiss by another witch. And this is not told in the beginning, it's told in the end. And our protagonist, Gidia, gets a kiss from this witch. Her curse releases. And then out of the coffin is released some beast that, for some reason, everyone assumes it's Gidia. I don't really know. Maybe it is her, but um, he's the one, the beast is the one that destroys and kills the witch. He's like the only one, I guess, that can. So, and yeah, the episode ends with Gideon and Ashraf leaving the town, essentially to the next place or next clue they have of another witch, and they just make comment of eventually they'll find the witch that can destroy the curse. The kissing a witch only grants her freedom from the curse temporarily, so she's not fully freed from the curse yet. That, in a nutshell, was this first episode. It was intense, and it had quite a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed of it. Personally, um, I really think they should have done better at the cover of it. They, like, I don't know. If you gone to Crunchyroll, you've probably seen the cover. It seems more like a detective series for some reason, or almost a romance series. But I don't know. I guess people that really know the story went to it and knew about it. But I myself, when I first saw it, I was like, no, it's not for me. And it's definitely for me. So I'm gonna be reacting to this one and see how this one goes. But thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.